Hi everyone. Today we will be discussing questions from day 24 of the revision plan. Question number 1. Which of the following pollutants are included under National Ambient Air Quality Standards? 1. Carbon dioxide. 2. Ozone. 3. Ammonia. 4. Benzene. When UPSC put questions like this, the questions that has a list of chemicals or a list of pollutants or a list of organization, usually they don't expect you to by heart all those organizations or pollutants. There would be something that we can decipher using logic. Here, carbon dioxide is not a pollutant. It's a greenhouse gas. The only option without carbon dioxide is option B. Therefore, the answer is 2, 3 and 4. Question number 2. Consider the following statements regarding smoke. Statement 1. Sulfurous smog is the result of a high concentration of sulfur oxides in the atmosphere. Statement 2. Photochemical smog is a term used to describe air pollution that is the result of interaction of sunlight with certain chemicals in the atmosphere. Statement 3. One of the primary components of photochemical smog is ozone. Smogs are of two types. Photochemical smog, also called Los Angeles smog, and sulfurous smog, also called London smog. Out of this, photochemical smog is created when sunlight reacts with nitrogen oxides and at least one volatile organic compound in the atmosphere. This kind of smog requires neither smoke nor fog. And sulfurous smog is a result of high concentration of sulfur oxide in the atmosphere. This is usually caused by the burning of fossil fuels like coal. And one of the primary components of photochemical smog is ozone. Therefore, the answer is D, 1, 2 and 3. Question number 3. Which among the following are forms of secondary pollution? 1. Smoke. 2. Ground level ozone. 3. Acid rain. Primary pollutants are those that are directly emitted from a source, while secondary pollutants are the ones that are formed when the primary pollutants combine together. Out of this, smoke, ground level ozone, acid rain, everything are formed as a result of combination of primary pollutants. Therefore, the answer is D, 1, 2 and 3. Question number 4. Consider the following statement regarding water pollution. 1. Water having dissolved oxygen content above 8 mg per liter may be considered as contaminated. Statement 2. Water pollution by organic waste is measured in terms of BOD. Biochemical oxygen demand is more accurate and reliable method of measuring pollution load in water. Regarding first statement, usually water having dissolved oxygen is considered conducive for many usages. And biochemical oxygen demand, it reflects the amount of organic waste in the system. And generally for the holistic assessment of pollution in the water, we use chemical oxygen demand. Therefore, the answer is A, 2 only. Question number 5. Consider the following statement about environmental pollution Control Authority. 1. EPCA was constituted with the objective of protecting and improving the quality of the environment and controlling environmental pollution in the National Capital Region alone. 2. It was notified by Environment Ministry under the Environmental Protection Act 1986. This EPCA, even though we might think that it was formed for overseeing the pollution and environmental protection of all India, it's actually focused on the National Capital Region alone. It works in association with the Apex Court regarding environmental related matters in the region. It was actually created in accordance with the directive of Supreme Court in order to tackle air pollution in National Capital Region. It was notified in 1998 by Environment Ministry under Environmental Protection Act 1986. Therefore, the answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Question number 6. Consider the following statement about Green Climate Fund. Statement 1. It was established within framework of Kyoto Protocol. 2. It assists developing countries in adaptation and mitigation practice to counter climate change. 3. The GCF is based in Incheon, South Korea. Actually, this Green Climate Fund is a fund established under the UNFCCC Convention. It aims to assist developing countries in adaptation and mitigation practice to counter climate change. And GCF is based on Incheon, South Korea. It's governed by a board of 24 members and supported by a secretariat. Question number 7. Momentum for Change is an initiative of which of the following organization? Momentum for Change is an initiative spearheaded by the UN Climate Change Secretariat. Therefore, the answer is option A. Its purpose is to recognize the innovative and transformative solutions that address both climate change and wider economic, social and environmental challenges. Question number 8. Consider the following statement about nitrogen pollution. Nitrogen dioxide is a greenhouse gas. Nitrogen oxide N2O is 300 times more potent than carbon dioxide but isn't as prevalent in the atmosphere. This nitrous oxide and nitrogen dioxide, two compounds of nitrogen, neither of them are greenhouse gases. And the second statement is also right. Therefore, the answer is option B, 2 only. Question number 9. Consider the following statements regarding Adal Jal scheme. 1. Adal Jal is a World Bank funded program. 2. The focus will be on arresting the rate of decline of groundwater level as well as water consumption. 3. It envisages community-led water security plans. This Adal Jal scheme is also called Adal Bhujal Yojana. It's a World Bank funded central scheme aimed at improving groundwater management. It was conceived in the year 2018. It's presently implemented in 7 states. At present, it focuses on water-stressed areas and will be extended to other parts of the country. Its focus is on arresting the rate of decline of groundwater level as well as water consumption by planning community-led water security initiatives. Therefore, the answer is option D, 1, 2 and 3. All the statements are right. Question number 10. Consider the following statements about Project Manav. Statement 1. Project Manav is a new human atlas initiative launched to create a unified database of tissues in the human body. 2. The project has been launched by the Department of Science and Technology. The Project Manav is a new human atlas initiative that's launched not by the Department of Science and Technology but the Department of Biotechnology. The aim of the program is to create a unified database of molecular network of all the tissues in the human body and to derive a holistic picture of working of the human body. The project is going to outsource from both students and scientists. It also intends to collect and integrate molecular information on human tissue that's lying across different research articles. Therefore, the answer is option A, 1 only. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we will post the next set of questions. So please check our Telegram channel for the questions. Thank you.